go.
Hi guys, Sinium here from SweatyBlokes Gaming. Alright, so Season 2 of Apex Legends has just dropped, and I'm going to run you through the changes, how it looks and how it feels. We're all aware that Season 1 was pretty anticlimactic, so just like you guys, I'm hoping pretty hard that Season 2 lifts its game. Things are looking promising. We've got map changes, a new hero, new items, and of course the battle pass itself, which seems to have a suite of new and good changes, with more cool legendary items to unlock, new loading screens, and individual legend music to be selected. All in all, it seemed pretty exciting and cool, so let's dive right in. So up first we have the Battle Pass. This is the real meat of this update. So like many of you guys, after the disappointment of the first season, I lost a lot of interest in the game. So here I am hoping this will bring me back. Immediately, if you have the Battle Pass, you unlock a pretty nifty skin for the Spitfire, followed by a music pack for Wattson at level 2. Music packs are pretty unique, I guess. They seem to be individually tailored themes to a hero, which you can then select when you're in loading screens or victories. Pretty cool bit of customization, I guess. Following that, you've got the usual common skins for weapons and legends, followed by some good old statistic counters. Really what we needed in the game. There's also new airdrop emotes. They all seem to be the same so far, but just for different legends. But it's an emote that lets you do a backflip while dropping at the start of the game. Hey, I'll take it. It's nothing I'll be bragging about if I didn't get the Battle Pass, but I'll definitely be spamming that emote. So the only other thing of note really is the introduction of character loading screens. This seems to be concept art of each character, which you can select and make a loading screen of. I rate them, they're pretty cool. A particular favourite is definitely the Mirage one, when he's in a bar sleazily picking up chicks. So that's about it. I mean, the rest of it really is just a couple of legendaries, which, yeah, they're pretty cool. Some weapon skins and mostly stat counters. Now, this one is definitely an improvement over Season 1, that's for sure. But it hasn't really blown my socks off either. It's still something I doubt not many people are going to feel like they're missing out on if they don't buy it. But at least the hardcore or die-hard fans will pick this one up for sure. And unlike Season 1, I wouldn't call it a waste of money. Up next, we've got map changes. Now, these are pretty comprehensive actually, which is a nice surprise. I half expected them to just slap some monsters on the map and call it a day. But no, the map has changed pretty considerably, with some areas exploded and some with new buildings and areas to explore, which is pretty nice. The big monsters are marked on your map like the dropships used to be, but I haven't been able to tell yet whether or not they actually move. It seems they just sort of get in the way at this stage and make big dinosaur moaning noises. So we've got these big monsters, which previously have been lurking about outside the map, but there's also these bloody dinosaurs. They seem to either pick up or drop death boxes around the map, and you need to shoot them, kill them to get them to drop them. It's pretty cool, a little variety I guess. I haven't had a chance to properly scope out every inch of the map, but the map changes are pretty good so far. I half expect them to be pretty small and token, so I've got to say these are pretty good changes. Well done, Respawn. Alright, and then we've got Wattson, the new legend. She is a defensive-orientated character who seems to focus largely on supporting her teammates, so this one isn't for all you Wraith mains. She seems pretty cool though. Her passive makes it so when she uses her ultimate boost, she gets full ultimate every time. Her Q ability places down electric walls which zap, slow and damage enemies who pass through. And her ultimate creates a device which blocks projectiles like grenades and stuff, but also blocking and stopping Gibraltar and Bangalore's ultimates. It also charges nearby allies' shields if they're damaged. Pretty nifty. This will definitely change the meta of the game, potentially making it a little bit less surgy and rush focused. We can only hope, and time will tell. On top of that, she had some pretty cool skins. I saw them just before. Big fan. I definitely want some of those. Huge. Love it. Finally, we have the long-awaited rank queue for Apex Legends. Not sure if I'll rush into this one. I think I'll wait a bit and warm up the old fingers so I don't hurt my ego when I get dumped in what will undoubtedly be Bronze 5 equivalent. Then we have a couple of new items introduced in this patch. First and foremost, we have a new gun. Now this one only drops from airdrops and unfortunately I haven't had a chance to pick it up. and run it through its paces. But I've done a bit of research for you guys. It's called the L-Star EMG. It can overheat if it's used too much and comes with its own ammo, which, once it's gone, is gone. Just like the other airdrop shotgun. On top of this, they've introduced disruptor rounds, a new hop-up for the alternator, and RE45, which increases damage to shielded targets. Seems like a nice boost for these weaker guns. Additionally, there's the hammer point rounds for the P2020 and the Mozambique, which increases the damage they do to unshielded targets. So basically, they're still useless, but if you get lucky enough to pick up a Mozambique and hammer point rounds as soon as you hit the ground, you might have a small chance to survive, maybe? Good luck. Then finally, we've got energy mags for the triple take, havoc, and devotion, which increase the clip size, and if you find rare or higher, decrease the loading time. These seem pretty common. I've already found tons in the games I've played, so it seems like it's a pretty decent addition to me. On top of that, there's quite a few balance changes to the game. Damage buff to the flatline, P20 alternator, Kraber. A nerf to ammo stack sizes for shotguns, increased delay for Arcstar explosion. All good things in my book. On top of that, we've got damage reduction for Gibraltar and Caustic, fortified, increased from 10 to 15%. That's pretty big. And fortified legends are now immune to slow effects from weapon fire. That's also pretty big. Additionally, we've also got nerfs for Wraith, Lifeline, and Pathfinder, as they take increased incoming damage by 5%. Bloodhound has received a buff too. Enemies scanned are now tracked in real time for 1.5 seconds, not just a ghost of where they were. With her tracking passive, also tracking stuff from longer ago. Increased from 60 seconds to 90. That's also pretty big. Mirage can now also cancel out of his ultimate early. That's something I've wanted for a very long time. Caustic slow affects teammates by 50% less. Amazing. Pathfinder's hitbox also has been updated to conform with the base model, hopefully making that slippery bot a little bit easier to hit. Now, Respawn is also testing changes to the closing speed, size, and damage of the ring, so it'll be interesting to see how they play out. So here we are, beautiful people. Now that is the majority of the changes that have been introduced in the new season. In comparison to Season 1, I think Season 2 is looking pretty darn fantastic. It's certainly an improvement and I'm way more interested to play. I even just picked up the Battle Pass. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments whether you're planning to check it out or give it a miss if you're disappointed. If you have enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It really helps me out a lot. If you want more videos like this, definitely hit that subscribe button for more Apex Legends and other gaming content. Anyway, that's all from us at SweatyBloke Gaming. Wishing you all the best and good hunting.